The Blacklist Redemption is about a team of specialists, elite specialists, who go on Mission Impossible style heists and capers around the world, doing things that other governments, international governments, our government wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. Redemption is a spinoff of The Blacklist, but for fans of The Blacklist, there are going to be Easter eggs all over the place. It's going to be fantastic for them. But you do not need to know The Blacklist to get into Redemption. It lives in its own world, and it's its own show with its own characters, and you can just jump right in and enjoy it. We've got some familiar characters coming from The Blacklist. Obviously, we've got Tom Keen, played by the amazing Ryan Eggold, coming over. It's really, he starts the series off, it's his story of finding out about his past that really drives our series forward. So you're gonna see a lot of him, and then the one that Blacklist fans love to hate, Matias Solomon, is gonna be a big part of our show, and I think people are gonna learn to love him, because he's a pretty fantastic guy. I think on The Blacklist, Solomon had to play somebody, a foil to Tom Keen's, to Ryan Eggold's character, Tom Keen. They were very much at each other's throats, literally, on The Blacklist. They have to learn to work together on Redemption, and in doing so, we get some really fun moments between the two, and which is, I really think the audience is gonna love. The leader of our pack is a woman known as Scottie Hargrave, played by Famke Janssen. She's amazing in the role. Scottie is seductive. She is commanding, but she's also very vulnerable, and we get to see all of that. It's very much a story about her redemption, as well as all of our redemptions, all of our characters' redemptions. Nez Rowan, who I play, is the team's weapons and bombs expert. She can kick butt, and I think she does so because she's sort of no holds barred. She went to war, and I believe in her heart she should have died in war. She doesn't, and so I think she feels she's living on borrowed time. So every moment she has is really no holds barred. Well, everybody on our team has a different skill set. We've got our leader, Scottie, who is a mother hen, keeping her chicks in line. She's smart, she's commanding, she's vulnerable, but she's, more than anything, she is very much the boss lady. Under her, we've got Tom Keen, who is like a chameleon and can blend in just about any environment there is, who has been an undercover operative on the Blacklist and has now moved into undercover operations for us. Then you've got Solomon, who is a trained assassin and can get anybody to talk. He's got a cool demeanor that makes working with him fun. And a laugh in and of itself. You have Nez Rowan, who is a weapons and bombs expert, ex-Navy, and a tough cookie. And then you've got our brains, Dumont, played by Adrian Martinez, who is our tech guru and an internet savant, who is the voice inside our ears as we go about our missions. The missions that we have are Mission Impossible style, big, dangerous, sexy, fun, huge, and inventive, like really in your face, things you've never seen before. I don't want to go into detail and ruin it for anybody, but you're going to see some sequences you've never seen before on television. I think they're going to be really excited about the show because of the action sequences, first and foremost. They are in your face, they are big and bright and fun They're like bubbles of energy. And I think people are really gonna love to watch this. It's gonna be eye candy, which is great. Speaking of eye candy, we got some beautiful women, we got some beautiful men, and it's gonna be fun to watch that. But beyond that, my favorite, absolute favorite thing about this show is the way the characters interact with each other. And I think that's what's gonna keep people tuning in week after week, because it's so obvious to me that we all like each other very much, and I think it's going to come through really, really well on screen.